guys, Exotic Sonic here, and today I went to 3 Targets and found so much Sonic stuff. But for today, we are going to be reviewing 2 of the articulated figures. And you guys probably know the pain it was to get these. You know, I've whined about trying to get these for so long now, and I finally got them. If you're wondering what else I got at Target, I'll just give you a little sneak peek picture right here. Yep, I got the 2.5-inch figures already, the full set. So we're doing this today. So I only got Sonic and Eggman because that's all they had. They didn't have any other characters, so I am still missing Tails and Shadow, but my Targets are really good now, and they actually have 2 racks for the figures instead of just 1 now. So they're gonna have a lot of these, so I hope I can get these 2, which I probably will in August, because I'm not even supposed to be having these yet. Like, my Target got them early like everybody else. But I'm so excited to finally have these. So let's just get in the review. Let's start off with Sonic. Sonic is in this amazing looking packaging. Look at him in there. He also comes with an accessory, a jump pad. No, not a jump pad, a star spring. Okay. And that's pretty much it for these 2. Let's go on to the box. It says accessory included, and that in a bunch of different languages, and it's a blue box with a yellow outline pointing to it, like it calls it an accessory. Right here it says the Sonic the Hedgehog logo and a character specific name right here, and then here it has a bunch of warnings and the Jakks logo. If you see behind Sonic, there's a cool background showing that like you should buy this figure. Here is a big ring around him, and it says articulated instead of bendy. Up here it says Go Sega and 3+, and an awesome Sonic render that's poking out of the box. Now if we compare it to the bendable line, which yes, I did keep this one in the box because I wanted to, I don't know, I feel like this will be worth something someday. And if you see, like on the sides it like dips in, if you see, like it goes up here and then it goes in, but here it just goes down, like it doesn't. Like, let me look. Yeah, see? That's a good comparison. Now, if we look on the back, it shows that he has 11 points of articulation. And then it shows various movements you can do with him. And then it shows the other characters you can get. Collect them all. I will collect them all. Here is just like a bunch of legal and warning stuff with the Jakks logo, a barcode, and yeah. And up here it says Sonic with Star Spring, the Sonic the Hedgehog logo. And he also comes with a description. The world's fastest blue hedgehog, Sonic runs at top speed and can use his special homing attack ability to save the natural world around him. Sounds like a pretty cool guy. So let's just open him already. That was actually pretty easy to open. You just see him here in his bubble packaging. So let me take him out. Now, oh my gosh, that was literally the hardest thing to take this guy out. Look at what I had to do to get this figure out. Oh my gosh, guys, be careful. So yeah, guys, here he is. Look at this guy. Wait. His ear is bent. You see that ear? Perfect. But then look at this ear. Oh no. Maybe it'll go back to shape. It was probably because he was in the packaging. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess it's not that big of a deal. If you look at him from far away, you can't even tell. Oh. Guys, look at his ear. Well, I'm probably going to get a lot more Sonics when they come out with more repaints of him. But yeah, guys, this is like my favorite Sonic figure ever besides the bent ear. Which, oh my gosh, why do you have to have a bent ear? But seriously, guys, just, like, look at that. Let's hope it just, like, goes back into shape, because that's probably how the sculpt was, but it was probably because his ear was hitting the packaging, like, the packaging was bending his ear. Oh my gosh. So let's just get to the review. Okay, guys, I promise I'm not going to talk about the ear thing anymore. So here he is, guys. Look at this guy. If it'll focus. Look at this, guys. Now this is a good looking figure. Just like moving his joints, they're not too loose, they're not too tight, they're pretty good. So let's go over the articulation. So his head can, you know, do the whole swivel and go all the way around. His arms are just like the Tomy ones where they can only go back and forth and like up and down. But what's really cool is that his hand is actually on a ball joint, so you can move it this way, that way, turn it all the way around. Great job, Jakks Specific. This might mean you can change the hands because it's only on a ball joint. I'm pretty sure it could come off. But look at this. They're a whole ball joint, so you can get way more poses out of that. A lot of people didn't like how we didn't have any elbow joints, but I don't care. They're already bent in a way where you can pretty much pose it. Look at this. This is such a great figure. So let's move his arms up so we can focus on his legs. His legs can move all the way around, up, down, and like backward. Same thing with his other leg. Can also go out like this. It's a lot of things you can do with that. And what's really awesome and cool, he has a knee joint. So this means, yes, it is just like the Jazzwares figure. It's not the same joint, but a better joint, so it won't really break. And what's even cooler is, watch this. Okay, this can already bend. You see that? That can already bend. But it can also turn. Jakks Specific, welcome to the best Sonic figure trophy, because you deserve all the credit for this figure. Oops, his leg's backwards. They're just like, this is my favorite Sonic figure of all time. Let's compare him to previous ones. And would you look at that? He can stand super easily too. Before we compare him to other brands, also, why is my camera not focusing on him? Okay, there we go. Here is the Bendy Sonic, which is pretty much identical, but definitely not nearly as good, because, you know, this... Okay, well, he can fall down easily, but he's really easy to stand. Like, look at that. You know, the Bendy figure, he doesn't have any joints besides the head. And there's not as much detail on him as the articulated figure. Now, if we compare him to the Tomy figure, yeah, we don't even need a comparison. Now let's move on to his accessory, the Star Spring. It doesn't really do much. It has a little hole on the bottom, and you can go like this. That's literally all it does. You can just go. I don't even think you can bounce off of it. Let me try. Yeah, that does not work. So yeah, guys, this is literally the best Sonic figure of all time. I don't have the Jazzwares one to compare, but I can just tell, like, the details on this guy. So great, and my camera doesn't like to focus on him. Okay, there we go. Let me just get a close-up on how good he looks. Just look at that, guys. His shoes are excellently detailed. Just look at that, guys. This is such a cool figure. This is why I wanted them so bad, guys. These are so good. I would totally recommend them if you can find them. And guess what? We still have one more figure to review. We have Dr. Eggman, which I'm pretty sure his box is exactly the same. Like, shows his joints. He has 13 points of articulation. That's cool. And you know, it just shows his description. So let's open this as well. Okay, it was 10 times easier to open Eggman. So here is Dr. Eggman. Just look at this figure, guys. This looks so good. Let's compare him to the Bendy. If you look, these two are very identical, but obviously this guy has no joints. He's just a Bendy figure. They don't last that long. Not as good quality, but this guy just, oh my gosh. Let's go over the articulation. He can sort of move his head, but that's all you can move it because his mustache, it's not bendable, it's just hard plastic, and it can't move. So, not going to get really any good poses. For his legs, he basically has all the same articulation Sonic did. Just a little limited because of, you know, Eggman can't really sit as good as Sonic can. That's as far as his leg can go up. Can also... has the same knee joint, so it can also turn like this and up and back. His shoes also have articulation where they can move side to side. Same thing with the other leg. His arms is where it gets a little more interesting. His arm or his elbows do have joints, but if you want his arms to be down, this is the best you're gonna get. It doesn't go any further than this. It just gets stuck. Which maybe you could do this. Oh, you could also do this, but it still doesn't look right. So if you ever want to display them, I think the best way to display Eggman is to, you know, put him in like this pose. I think it makes him look the best. I kind of miss the pointing finger he had as the bendy. Okay, this leg is super loose, so if you compare, Eggman is a lot bigger than Sonic, but not as big as he should be. Let's move on to his accessory. It is actually it's a spike with a little hole at the bottom, so maybe for play sets. And if the spikes are actually rubber, so like if you sit on it, it won't hurt as much. It'll still hurt. It's still like, if you do this, it'll hurt. So be careful about that. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much it for the review. These figures are awesome, but you know, I did point out some cons, but there's hardly any. So if you guys want these figures, try to get them, because these are a 10 out of 10 good figures. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and bye!